Welcome back to another episode of Dinner for Dimes. Today we're going to be making a Boston butt pork roast. This is a really inexpensive meal when you can get these Boston butts on sale. And in this case, today I was able to pick it up for 99 cents a pound. We're going to make like a Boston butt pulled pork sandwich with homemade hoagie rolls, green beans, and apples. Here's my pork roast here. This is, almost 4 pounds of meat. That should be enough to feed all of us. And I paid a whopping $3.78. We're gonna make a spice rub that just uses everyday ingredients. You should have all of these ingredients right in your kitchen spice cupboard. We're gonna make a rub, and there is one secret ingredient you might not have, and that's liquid smoke. That makes this wonderful. It's just amazing flavor. So let me show you the rub that I'm using for this pork butt. You need a tablespoon of salt. You're going to go ahead and put that right in that bowl right there.
The whole thing?
Yes, one whole level tablespoon. We're going to add 1 teaspoon, one full one of those, of black pepper. You put the salt in here, right?
Yeah.
Okay. One full one of black pepper. And do 1 teaspoon of celery salt. You'll probably need to open that up like that. 1 teaspoon of that, please. Yeah, that's good. All right. Now we need 1 teaspoon of garlic powder. That one you'll need to open up.
A little more.
All right, that looks good. Need 1 teaspoon of parsley. I'll take care of that. Thank you. Okay, we need half a teaspoon of paprika. Half a teaspoon of thyme, and then we need a 1/4 teaspoon of cayenne pepper. Not much, it's too spicy if we put too much.
That's about good.
All right, and go ahead and just mix that up, Lillian. Or go ahead and mix that up, Lydia. That looks really good, doesn't it? Lots of spices.
It'll taste even better.
It will. It'll taste excellent on the roast.
Want me to open this up?
Yes, please open that up. You can just leave it right on top of the package there. And one of our secret ingredients will be the hickory seasoning, liquid smoke. You can find this in any grocery store. Usually it's by the barbecue sauces and things like that, but it is worth buying this because this gives us an amazing smoked flavor.
I can feel the bone.
Yep, put that right in there. Don't want that. All right, and now you're gonna take the seasoning, Lydia, and you're going to spread this all over. You're going to have to do both sides. So you have to lift it up, turn it over, and get it well coated all over the place. This is a messy job. Do you want me to do it for you?
I'll do it.
Okay. So while Lydia's working on that, I'm going to take a medium-sized onion. I'm going to slice this, not chop it, just slices, and we're going to put that in the pan as well.
And it's getting, it smells.
It smells really good, doesn't it? Oh, not for this recipe. What? I am videoing.
Now rub it all around.
Yep, that looks real good. Okay, Lydia, I'm going to have you pick that up for me, and I'm going to put the onions on the bottom. All right? You just hold that up for me. Okay.
To make it gives it will get some
Right, this is going to give it a lot of flavor.
Yum.
Make it really tasty. And then those who like onions can just take these onions and put them on top of their sandwich when they're ready.
Sandwich?
Right, because we're going to take the pork and put it on some hoagie rolls. Okay, go ahead and set that right down. Thank you. And now we're going to take 4 tablespoons of the smoke.
Are you going to do that?
And rub it in. I can, or would you like to?
You can pour it on and I'll rub it in.
Okay,
Since
sounds
my
good.
hands are already dirty.
You're going to rub it
it in.
all over. Here it goes. Woo. I'm going to add a cup of water to the bottom of this.
I'm done.
All right, and well, you need to wash your hands. I need to wash my hands, and we'll be right back. Okay, the last thing we need to add are some bay leaves, and you can put one in, and you can put one in, and you can put one in. We're going to put it right in the bottom, right in the water.
I want to put
Yep, that's fine. That's all there is to it. This is gonna bake in a preheated 350-degree oven for about 3 hours, depending on the size of your pork butt. This is not on convection bake for those of you who may have the convection oven. I'm just using the regular bake option, and we're gonna toss this in and forget about it. Roast is cooking. I'm gonna get started on my hoagie rolls. Again, super simple recipe. You should have everything in your house that you need to make these. I'll leave the link for both of these recipes down in the description below. 1 tablespoon of yeast, 1/4 cup of sugar. I'm gonna add 3 tablespoons of just melted butter. Makes it taste really good. You can use salted or unsalted. And then 1.5 tablespoons of salt. The recipe calls for 6 to 7 cups of flour. We're going to add about half of that. So I'm going to add 4 cups for starters. I have the paddle attachment, and we're going to turn on the paddle and let the paddle develop the gluten. This is going to save us time kneading, and it's going to make a really nice hoagie roll. These 1, yep, 3, and 1 more, 4.
In the half?
No, we're going to start with that and see how the dough looks.
Why is it so tiny?
Yep. I'm going to let that go. What we're waiting for is the dough to develop enough gluten strands that it's actually going to wrap around the paddle and pull away from the sides of the bowl. It usually takes close to 10 minutes. Sometimes the hydration and the flour can be off a little bit, so it takes a little bit longer, but you don't want it so thick and clumpy that it like instantly does it. You want that gluten to develop. That gives you that really nice tender hoagie roll, which will be perfect for our pork butt sandwiches later tonight. All right, real life just happened. Someone came over and I was not finished with this, and an hour later, here we are. So I just want you guys to know this is real life. I'm going to get this going, add the flour to it. Obviously it's already risen, but it's too sticky. So we're just gonna get this going to the best of my ability. Just know, this isn't how you usually make this recipe. And I know, camera, you guys don't see the hour that transpired, but let me tell you, it was an hour. So we're just gonna add enough flour in to get this to be firm enough to go on the dough hook, and then we'll finish adding the rest of the flour using the dough hook and get these, well, and make sure it's at least 170 degrees, and then I'm gonna pop the rolls in. Oh, it smells really good. I think it's done, but we gotta check the temperature. Put it right next to the bone.
Does it have a fever?
It has a fever! Yes!
Yay!
Looks like we're gonna get 200, so that's perfect. We're gonna just let this sit until the rolls are done, and then we'll slice it up. It's gonna be yummy.
How long are those gonna take?
I think about 20 minutes. And Art's gonna cook up one of our spaghetti squashes for dinner to go along with our green beans. Thank you, Art.
You're welcome.
So with the pork butt roast, depending on how you want to serve it, you can slice it, you can shred it. I'm going to probably slice it, but it's going to end up shredded, and then the kids are just going to put it on their hoagie rolls. But you can do it however you want. And also, if you need to cut down the cayenne pepper, feel free to do that. This makes it a little bit on the spicy side. I like it spicy, the kids like it spicy. We use a sweet barbecue sauce with it, and it just has that hot and spicy, sweet flavor, and it's really, really good. We have to have a little taste test.
It's good. It's a lot like bacon.
Doesn't it? It's really good. So while we were getting the rest of dinner prepared, Art sat down and helped me run the numbers on this meal because, you know, he's the mathematician here. So it works out that the roast was $3.78. That's what I paid for at the store. That was 99 cents a pound, which was on sale. Good deal there. And I spent approximately 50 cents on spices. Spices are really hard because, you know, everything is different pricing, but we're gonna approximate, it was about 50 cents for all the spices. The squash was 30 cents, free because we grew it ourselves, but we are putting butter and salt and pepper on that, so we calculated that into that price. Then we're going to use barbecue sauce. I buy the brand from Hannaford, which normally is 99 cents. We figure we're gonna use about a half a bottle, so that's 50 cents there. The beans we grew out of our garden, we canned ourselves, so really the only price that we have is the lids that we use to can them. We calculated about 20 cents for that. The apples, we ended up paying $5 a bushel at our local orchard for drops. So we're going to be just having fresh, crisp apples, and that was 25 cents. Water is free, we'll do water with this meal. And then the rolls came to a total of 80 cents for the 16 rolls. If you're going to be purchasing some of these things at your store, your prices are going to go up, but still, this is a phenomenal meal to really stretch your budget. Everything came to $6.33. For the entire meal, worked out by 10, divided by 10 people, is 63 cents a plate. Where else can you go? You can't go to a restaurant for quality food like this for 63 cents. So I'm pretty happy with that. That's another frugal meal here for our Dinners and Dimes series. I'm gonna go ahead and finish plating everything up so you can see how it looks and see the final product. Hoagie rolls are all done. That didn't even take 20 minutes. These are really fast today. Yes, they are very high. Okay, you hold the plate. Don't let it drop.
Ouch.
Woo. Ready? 1, 2, 3. How many do we need, Lydia?
10.
10. How many do
But we
we
have 16.
We have 16, so we'll have extras, or for those hungry boys who need to eat more than one. All right, there we go. Go ahead and put those in. Meal for another episode of Dinners for Dimes. I hope you've enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments if you've tried this recipe. I will say that the pork is best complemented with a roll or something. The seasoning is very spicy. So if you're sensitive to spices, cut out the cayenne pepper. Enjoy. Thanks so much for watching. Please subscribe, check out the playlist for our other Dinner for Dimes episodes, and we'll see you for our next video. Bye!